Center, where the Clippers will try to turn it up on their home floor. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. So the Clippers win the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for New Orleans right now, Gordon is the 2 with Evans playing small forward. Davis and Asik patrol the paint. And it's Holiday in at the point guard.
You always like to get that first lead of the game.
Yeah, you know, Steve, a good way to set the tone early on there. Omer Asik in the poison pill year of his contract now, making about $15 million this season. That money scared off the Chicago Bulls, but Houston was able to find the taker in the New Orleans Pelicans.
And it's blocked by Asik. Outside Gordon. Evans outside. He dishes it to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Plenty of space. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Gordon. Beyond the arc. Griffin grabs the board.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Now here's Barnes. Ball outside. He feeds it to Barnes. Redick for 3. No luck. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And Asik, certainly a great defensive NBA center, Clark, but $15 million, that's a big chunk of change.
That is, especially as cap conscious as teams are now under the new CBA. He's in a contract year playing for his next contract now. If he does well, it's hard to believe, but his next contract might not be too far off from what he's making right now.
Davis with a screen on Paul. And Holiday kicks to Davis. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Redick for 3. That misses. Would have kind of had it gone in. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
No, I think it's a good start for this club. They seem to be playing well, and we'll see if they can carry it forward.
Well, they hit the ground running and had a really nice beginning to this game, Steve.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Jared Dudley out there with Davis. Then there's Farmar. Then there's Spencer Hawes. And it's Crawford at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Evans. It's stolen by Davis. And there's the feed to Farmar. The dish to Crawford. Davis with the block. On the wing, Evans. Good on the shot. Evans has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for New Orleans. The Clippers trail.
Although the Pelicans played some tough games against the West last season, they still showed their youth when it came to competing against the better teams.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Guys, Jamal Crawford fitting right in with the Los Angeles Clippers. He said, quote, "This is the best team I've ever been on, and it's made me a better player. I've never played with someone like Chris Paul. He makes the game easy for me. I went my first 10 years in the league without making the playoffs, so that's all I want to do now." Kevin, over to you.
In his instant offensive role, he's a big part of their success. Thanks, Doris. As you said, although the Pelicans gave some teams trouble last year in the West, but overall, Steve, the conference was just too much for them.
Yeah, 15 wins against the rest of the West, and they do have a lot of work to do before they're viewed as a threat in the conference, but they're getting there.
At the line, the Pelicans.
Now, a starter for his whole career. Tyreek Evans spent most of last season, Clark, as a sixth man with the Pelicans.
Yeah, and you know, Kevin, they envisioned him in a bit of a Manu Ginobili role, providing scoring and playmaking off the bench, but after they were hit with some injuries, he excelled in the starting role.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they've got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Gordon. Davis setting the pick for Gordon. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Paul goes in, and it's Jordan with the jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
And those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
And the first half ends in a close one. New Orleans on top.
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how the game has been going so far, what's your attitude going to be when you come out to play this second half?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
Anthony, thank you, guys.
Thank you. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. New Orleans in the lead. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Evans and Davis are your small and power forwards. And it's Ashik in at the center position. Now here is Holiday. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And it's 6 points for Drew Holiday.
Well, it's obvious Anthony Davis can run, jump, rebound, block shots. You see those types around the NBA, but what sets him apart in my mind is his skill and fluidity at the offensive end. I mean, that to me is what elevates him to the superstar echelon.
Here's Barnes. After Drew Holiday's score, 5 on the clock. Here's Paul. The shot no good. Good D by Holiday. Pelicans leading by 3. And that's Evans penetrating. Feeds to Gordon. Dishes it to Davis. Left side Davis. And stolen by Barnes. 3 on 3. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Paul.
A beautiful play inside, using that height advantage to just lay the ball up and in when they really needed a basket. And you look at Davis offensively, able to face up and shoot, but I love the way he moves without the ball. Great cutter, intuitive finishing on pick and rolls, and he's devastating filling the lane in transition.
Now here is Holiday. 6 points for him. Clock at 4. There's the 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of this, and the first one drops. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That one misses.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Smith outside. It could go, and that's not going to go. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it had to be this play, don't you think, Kevin?
Sure.
This is just a phenomenal pass. Made the defense look like they had no idea what was going on.
What precision with that pass.
Beautiful.
Davis is out there with Spencer Hawes. And it's Crawford. Then there's Farmer. And it's Dudley in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And here comes Crawford. Shot from 12. Dudley's shot is good. Dudley's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Clippers. The Pelicans trail. And here's Evans. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter, and that one's good. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
Yeah, that one kind of took all of the life out of them there, Kevin.
Kind of quieted the voices in here, didn't it?
Here's Farmar. Davis, the pass to Farmar. Back to Davis. Lets it go from 14, but he recovers it. 4 on the clock. For 3. Pelicans with the rebound. And here comes Smith, leading the fast break.
Watch out, watch out. Tyreek Evans has caught 5.
Here's Farmar. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time, Kevin, for the stars to shine.
Davis with a screen on Smith, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
Drew Holiday's checked in for New Orleans. Now here's Gordon. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Reddick dishes to Paul. Outside Griffin. Oh, off target. Jordan. It falls! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. For the win. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. So the Pelicans win the tip, and no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So for New Orleans right now, Gordon is the 2 with Evans playing small forward. Davis and Ashik patrol the paint, and it's Holiday in at the 1.
Well, they did have a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before the shot attempt.
Yeah, you really want to try to foul in that situation before he gets into the shooting motion, and it just didn't work out that time.
And the Clippers making a change here. Crawford's checked in.
Critical for him to knock down those free throws, guys. They had to come away with the lead on that trip.
Now Griffin inside. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Fast break. Evans has got it. Gordon with it. Guarded now by Barnes. The 3 won't fall. Clippers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Paul kicks to Griffin. It's Crawford on the wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're losing by 4. There's 14 seconds left in the first overtime. Back to Paul. For the 3. Buries it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Yeah, he had to get that shot off quickly because the defense was all over him.
Yeah, that's the key, Steve. The quick trigger. Any hesitation, and that shot gets blocked.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he is unable to get the second one. Here's Griffin. Oh, they shot at a chance, but no good. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for it.